And welcome back. Well, many home projects require professional help, but how do you know you're getting reliable, trustworthy service? Well, if you choose to invest in new windows for your home, you want to know the hard-earned money is being well spent.
Ray Hoffman from Renewal by Andersen Milwaukee is here to tell us how we can kickstart our search to find the right contractor for you, and even on social media. I guess everything is about social media these days. Nice
Absolutely.
to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for
Let's talk
having
a
me.
little bit about finding the right contractor, because really that's the most important way to start your project if you're going to replace windows, is finding someone who's reliable.
Absolutely. Reputation is everything in the building industry, and where you can start is like Nary has their show this weekend. We're lucky in Milwaukee where we have 3 great shows starting in January, then February, and then we have another one at the end of March. And you can go there, meet them. You really need to trust that person. That person's going to be handling a big investment in your home. You can check your social media pages. It's all over the web. There's a lot of different websites out there, like Angie's List, that you need to check out and see what kind of awards they've gotten from these places.
Well, I think that's a great point, is that social media truly can help you find the right kind of contractor with Angie's List or different things like that. Sometimes even I find people will just write on their Facebook page or something, who did you use? And then you get all these reputable word of mouth recommendations. And I'm sure with Renewal by Andersen, you guys get a lot of those recommendations from people saying, hey, we had a great experience, try these guys.
Absolutely. Our Facebook is full of them. We also have them all over our Pinterest pages and such. Just to give for instance, I bought my wife a new car a couple weeks ago. 10 minutes after I bought the car, I actually went onto the dealership's website and told them what great experience I had.
That's nice,
and that's huge. It trends everywhere. And I also invite bad reviews, because it's all about how the company reacts and how the company helps that customer. And that's what we pride ourselves on, is good customer service.
In your opinion, what are some important things that people should investigate?
Well, they should look at, obviously, reviews. They should talk to their neighbors. They need to trust that person, so obviously meet them in person, either at their home or come to their showroom if they have one. You want to make sure that, are they subcontracting? Is somebody else doing the install other than who you're talking to? That's obviously very important as well, because you need to, you're talking about thousands of dollars for some window projects.
So that's probably one of the #1 questions you should ask, right?
Yes.
Are there a couple other questions that people should really make sure to ask the contractor that they're talking to?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, insurance is going to be a big thing.
Okay.
You need to make sure that they're insured and able to do the job. Obviously, check the history, see how long they've been installing windows. Andersen Corporation's 112 years old, so we've been installing windows longer than anybody else in the industry.
What about references?
Always ask for references. You can ask your neighbor. The old days of asking your neighbor and trusting your neighbor has gone away. It's now all online, so you can check references on many different sites. But also ask your neighbor. If your neighbor just got windows done, ask them how they liked it.
You mentioned, you can look for awards or accolades or things that people have won. What are the ones that you particularly want to pay attention to?
Better Business Bureau. Better Business Bureau is big. Renewal by Andersen, we're A+ certified. Angie's List. There's a Super Service Award that Renewal by Andersen's won 10 out of the last 12 years.
Wow.
And it only goes out to the top 5% of window companies in the industry in that area. So, and I'm happy to say we actually won in 2014 again. So,
whoop, whoop.
Congratulations. What about shopping the competition?
I invite them. I'll give them the phone numbers. We know what we can do, and we stand behind what we can do. I definitely want you to check us out, and I'm confident that you'll come back to Renewal by Andersen.
This time of year, people probably think, oh gosh, if I do a window, it's going to let so much cold air in. How does this time of year play into changing out windows, doing something new like this in a home? Is it a good idea?
Yeah, absolutely. It depends on the process. That's another question you should ask, is what is their process? With Renewal by Andersen, we don't have your window out for longer than a few minutes. The way our process works is we don't take out all your windows at one time. We do it one window at a time, and literally your hole is open for 5 minutes, so you're not losing that much.
Perfect.
So
right now you have 10% off and 10-year financing, so people can choose one or the other?
No, both.
They can take advantage of both. So
Correct.
You can get 10% off your entire project and receive 10-year financing?
Correct.
That's wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's really a good incentive for people to to act in a way that's going to be energy efficient and make their house look great.
Yeah, and a lot of times, I mean, you can compare your bills and see that you're going to be able to save money on your windows. So eventually it most likely is going to pay itself off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So good.
Here again is that special offer. You can get 10% off your entire project, as well as financing for 10 years with Renewal by Andersen Milwaukee. They have showrooms in both Waukesha as well as Mequon. To call or make an appointment, have them come out and give you an estimate. The number is 262-522-1001. You can also visit rbamilwaukee.com. And if you text RBAMIL, so that's RBAMIL for Milwaukee, to this number, it's 96714, you can actually register right now to win $10,000 worth of free windows. In many cases, that's enough to even do an entire house. So be sure to text that to that number right now so that you can enter to win a fantastic drawing. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Ray.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
All right.